going on? How's everyone doing?
Shout out to Colin. Everybody else who's cool with Colin.
Chunky! Got anything to say?
Get your popcorn and your Coca-Cola and relax.
Anyway, tell Colin I'm ready.
What's going on? This is Colin. How's everybody doing? Hope you're having a great day. All right. I've got a good one. It's in front of Judge Gonzalez. You know, it's Judge Speedy Gonzalez. We all know who this is. And she is in my top 5 favorite judges. I love watching her. And I try to watch her every day. I try to find clips from her because she's passionate behind cases. And yeah, I'm going to tell you this. If you ever find yourself in front of her, don't upset her. Don't do it. This defendant doesn't say anything bad in court, but his actions speak louder than his words. And she lets him know. All right, before I hit that play button, you know what to do. Hit the like and subscribe. Do your jump kick backflips. Let's go.
Ready.
Ready, Your Honor.
Okay. Olga, let's open the record in case number 526747 in the matter state of Texas versus Ramon M. Solis Jr. Mr. Solis, you're on live. Can you hear us?
There's no.
Oh, yes, ma'am, I can.
Still something.
Have you consented? Have you given Mr. Brauback and this court permission to go forward with your proceeding via video conference, also known as the Zoom app?
Yes, ma'am, I agree.
Okay, please.
All right, before we go much further into this, the one downfall of the way they have the jail set up is everyone's in one room, right? So every time he talks, you can hear the person next to him talking. That's not another court. Well, he's talking to his attorney, I think. You can kind of hear his conversation. It's not me. I can't block that out because you still want to hear what he's saying.
Please stand by. Can I get announcements from the attorneys for and on the record, please?
Jessica Thompson for the state of Texas.
Robert Brauback for Solis.
Marie Martinez for probation.
Okay, so Mr. Solis,
Yes, ma'am.
you were placed on probation on the 12th day of July of 2018 for a period of 12 months, 18, 19, 21, 2, 3, 4. That was six years ago. And when you were placed on probation for 12 months, by then Judge Chandler, you were warned. The proper word legalese is admonish. You were admonished by the court. You were warned that if you came back before the court, because the prosecutors had filed a motion to revoke your probation, alleging that you were not following the court's orders or being compliant with your conditions of probation. And after a hearing, if the court found that those allegations made by the state are true, then Mr. Solis, you could face the full range of punishment for the offense that you were placed on probation for. On the 12th of July of 2018, you were placed on probation for the offense of assault, bodily injury, married, alleged to have taken place on the 15th day of September of 2016. The range of punishment for the offense of assault, bodily injury, married can be up to 1 year of incarceration at the Bexar County Jail. In addition to 365 days of jail time, Mr. Solis, the court could fine you up to, but no more than $4,000. And you could lose your Second Amendment constitutional right to bear firearms, have guns, and handle ammunition. Mr. Solis, do you understand why you're here today?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
And do you understand the possible outcome of today's hearing?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Solis, please sit back and stand by. Who's the prosecutor that's going to be handling this particular motion?
I am, Your Honor.
Ms. Thompson, as the prosecutor for Bexar County and the attorney for the state of Texas, why are we here today?
Your Honor, on or about the 31st day of October 2018 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Ramon M. Solis Jr. did then and there fail to submit to drug testing as directed by the court officer, supervision officer, and or duly authorized agent of the court in violation of condition number 2.
Okay. And Officer Martinez, the documents that I received do not allege condition number 2 as stated by the state. I have a
Your Honor,
violation of condition. Yes, ma'am.
it's in the MTR. You might be looking at the supplemental MTR.
I'm looking at the state's motion to supplement. That's
Yes.
number 5.
That's the
And then,
supplemental.
and then I pulled up the court summary, and then I pulled up the motion to enter adjudication of guilt, and it's for a Sotelo instead of a Francisco Ric. Can you state that violation again?
All right, so I fast forwarded it. Judge Gonzalez just recently swapped her systems around, her operating system. They're working on something completely different. She's had a few tech issues all week. So, yeah. Now we're back. We're back.
State. It's violation of condition number 2.
Yes, Your Honor, on or about the 31st day of October 2018 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Ramon M. Salas Jr., did then and there fail to submit to drug testing as directed by the court's officer, supervision officer, and or duly authorized agent of the court in violation of condition number 2.
Okay. Mr. Solis, please raise your right hand. You are the right. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury should you make a false statement or lie to the court?
I do, Your Honor.
You may put your hand down. Mr. Solis, the state is alleging that you violated condition number 2 of your conditions of probation that on or about the 31st day of October of 2018 in Bexar County, Texas. You did then and there fail to submit to drug testing as directed by the court officer, supervision officer, or a duly authorized agent of the court in violation of condition number 2. Mr. Solis, is that true or not true?
Yes, Your Honor,
What
it
exactly
is.
you saying?
We have a true plea from Mr. Solis. State, what are you seeking today?
The state recommends revoking Mr. Solis' probation as well as to give credit for his time served, $0 fine, court costs 73 days in Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrently if it pleases the court. This would be a judgment satisfied. Also, the state wants to note that part of Mr. Solis pleading true to the MTR as part of a felony agreement of 3 years deferred adjudication for an ABI second offense out of the 226 court. And the case number for that is 2019 CR 11252.
Officer Martinez, as the court liaison officer for adult probation, 2 County Court at Law 13, can you give the court a brief summary of Mr. Solis's overall compliance and the recommendation being made by adult probation?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Solis, this case expired in July of 2019 during his time on probation, which the court would like it to be noted that it is the same victim in this case 5 years ago, 6 years ago, as it is in the new felony case. There's a no contact order with Veronica Solis. He tested positive 2 times and failed to submit 5 other times. He never provided a clean UA. He did complete BIP, which is concerning because he completed BIP in December of 2018 in 5 months, and continues to have issues with this victim. Probation is recommending revocation because the case is 5 years expired. He is on probation with the felony case. Hopefully he'll do better on the felony probation than he did on this misdemeanor probation. Probation is recommending revocation.
Mr. Brob.
All right. So I don't know what BIP is. I actually meant to look that up before I started this video. I forgot to do so. I'm going to guess it's a domestic violence type program, and it is something that Judge Gonzalez is in favor of. And I think she takes this a little personal because she's in favor of the program and the fact that the lady that was just talking said he even completed it in 5 months. So it must be something that a program that you take to a certain point, and then the people that are in charge of you graduate you from the program. I'm assuming it's that kind of program. And for her to bring that up, he graduated early from it. So he took it serious. He did what he was supposed to do. and now he's back in the exact same position. Judge Gonzalez is not happy about this. The same victim, the same charge. All right, let's go.
Back, I'll hear from you now.
Yes, Judge, that's the agreement that we have, and we're confident he's going to do better on his probation in the 226 court. He understands. I think this is a wake-up call for him. That he has to change his ways and report and follow your rules.
I don't have to approve any agreement.
Yeah, you don't have to approve any agreement. And thanks for mailing that in, defense attorney. Yeah, your 2 sentences helped your client a lot.
Mr. Solis. You're going to remember today. I'm going to accept your true plea for violation number 2 as pled by the state of Texas at on or about the 31st day of October of 2018 in Bexar County, Texas. You did then and there fail to submit to drug testing as directed by the county court, the court officer, supervision officer, and or duly authorized agent of the court in violation of condition number 2. The court is granting the state's motion to revoke your probation and adjudicates you guilty of the assault, bodily injury, married offense alleged to have taken place on the 15th day of September of 2016 in case number 526747. The court is sentencing you to 365 days at the Bexar County Jail, assessing a $4,000 fine, plus court costs, issuing the affirmative finding of family violence. You are from this day forth prohibited and indefinitely prohibited from coming within 1,000 feet of the complaining witness. That's the length of 3 football fields or about 3 city blocks. You are prohibited by this order from coming within 1,000 feet of any motor vehicle that the complaining witness may be a driver or a passenger in. Their home, wherever she works, her church, family, pets, friends, co-workers, and neighbors. You are prohibited by this order from making a single phone call to her. You are prohibited from texting her. You cannot send her a single message via any social media app or platform. You are prohibited from sending her anything via U.S. Postal Service, FedEx, UPS, Amazon, or any other type of courier or delivery service. And you are prohibited from attempting to use another person to try to keep track of the complaining witness or try to communicate with the complaining witness. You will get credit for the time you've served. That's 73 days. Your time and money will run concurrent. You're to serve the remainder of your sentence on this case out of the Bexar County Jail, and then whatever your attorney is able to do for you on that felony, you are to commend them for that. But this court will not sit idly by and allow you to continue to have a pattern of behavior that has now led you to have a felony 3-year probation deferred agreement with the same victim you had 6-7 years ago after having completed the bib course. Unbelievable. Make sure you get that on the record. Everyone is excused. I'm going to go type up his orders.
Thank you, Judge.
Make sure you get that on the record. You will remember today. He just got the whole year sentenced. He did. Sorry, I was responding to a text, so I didn't hear how many days he's served. It's 80 something, I think. So yeah, he's doing the whole year, and now he's going to try to talk to his attorney a little bit while everyone's kind of logging off. I left that in here. It's kind of hard to hear because again, everyone in the background. Every time the guy in jail talks, you can hear everyone in the background. But I left it in just so you can try to piece it together. Have a great day. I'll see you guys all at 8:00 tonight for my live. Until next time. Bye.
Okay, Mr. Solis? You want
And he's gonna hire
Yes,
me
sir.
as an assistant manager, which is what
Yeah.
good luck on you're going to have to serve a little more
got me
time.
my
That's just the
my
way it
car.
is.
So
Oh, yes,
he
sir.
helped me get my car,
Okay?
and I talked to him when I was in here. So he said when I get out, he's gonna help me get my
Got a
car
good
back
result in the other
and
court.
everything on situation. So I
Okay.
should have a car
Good
by
luck.
the first month.
So this is I do not have any further court dates.
Transitioning back into the
No,
world.
no further court. Everything is finished.
So I'm
Okay.
gonna try to take the bus where I need to go.
Yes, sir.
Like work,
Contact me
my
when you
boss
get
will pick
out.
me
You
up.
want to hire
I'm gonna
me
work
for
doing
special
subcontracting
assistant.
when I first get out.
Okay, so I have if I'm correct, the rest of the time I have have to serve in the Bear County Jail, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
It's
Okay.
really,
That's
it's a
correct.
full-time job.
Okay, Solis, good luck.
From 7 in the
All right, thank
morning
you.
till 5, 6 in the afternoon.